Now if you've clicked on this video, you've probably bought an Apple Watch, like myself, and maybe just want to personalize or redecorate your very bland Apple Watch band without spending $60. Well, you've come to the right place. My name is Jeff Customs, and today I will be teaching you how to hydro dip your very own Apple Watch band to personalize and rename your Apple Watch. Now before we get into this video, I just wanted to announce something big. By the time this video is published, I will be giving away 5 Apple Watches to random viewers. To qualify this giveaway, make sure to tweet me at HydroJeff and follow me on Instagram to win a free Apple Watch yourself. Also, don't forget to buy the new limited edition customs merch. The link's in the description. Now on to the video. Before we start, let's talk about some materials you're going to need. The first item you are going to need is a face mask. It's important to wear a face mask so you don't inhale too many of the toxic fumes. You can either get a reusable face mask off Amazon for $20 if you're thinking of doing many projects, or you can get the cheaper option of a disposable $10 dust mask off Amazon as well, which comes with 20 masks. All of the products' links will be in the description. The second item you are going to need are some latex gloves. The gloves will protect your hands from the spray paint so that it won't stick on your hand during the hydro dip process. You can buy a packet of these gloves from a Canadian Tire near you for just $2. The third item you are going to need is primer spray paint. Primer spray paint allows the spray paint from the hydro dipping process to stick to your item and not wear off over time. It is best to get your primer spray paint in white so that the spray paint after hydro dipping will be more visible. You can get your primer spray paint for about $9 from Canadian Tire or Home Depot. The fourth item is a bucket. You do not need a very large bucket to hydro dip, especially since we're hydro dipping something as small as an Apple Watch band. You can get yourself a bucket from about any supermarket, however the price varies on the size of the bucket. In addition to the bucket, you will also be needing water. Tap water works just fine and is very accessible. The amount of water you need depends on the size of the bucket. I'll explain exactly how much later in the video. The fifth item you are going to need is the item you are hydro dipping, which in our case is our Apple Watch band. To go along with the Apple Watch band, you're going to need tape, preferably masking tape. The tape is going to be holding the Apple Watch band during the hydro dip experiment. You can find masking tape at Canadian Tire for as little as $5. And finally, the last item you are going to need is oil/enamel-based spray paint of your choice. Your spray paint must be oil-based and not water-based, otherwise it will dissolve into the water. Make sure to be creative and use bright colors. You can purchase yourself spray paint for usually about $5 from your local Home Depot or Canadian Tire. Now that you have all of your materials, we can begin the process. The first thing you're going to want to do is find a space outside of your home and away from any pedestrians. I decided to use my backyard because it's outside of my home and there was no one nearby. After this, you can put on your mask and gather all your materials in one spot for ease and efficiency. Next, you'll want to get your Apple Watch band and some masking tape and create a grip on the back side of the band. This is to get a hold of the bands for when you dump them into the water. For this part, you can use scissors, however it's only necessary if it's near impossible for you to cut tape using your teeth, which I struggle to do. As you can see, I taped the back side and added little extensions on the ends to get a hold of the back side of the band. After applying the tape, flip the bands and grab your primer spray paint. Take off the cap and make sure your Apple Watch bands are on their front side. Begin spraying your bands with the primer spray paint at least a foot away from the bands. You're going to want to coat both bands equally so that the texture and color won't be impacted in the end result. After applying the primer, you're going to want to let it dry for at least 2 hours. After waiting 2 hours, you can begin setting up for the hydro dip part. Grab a bucket reasonable for the size of the object you're hydro dipping and fill the bucket up with water, about 3/4 full. This gives plenty of room for the watch band and your hands to submerge underwater. Once ready, apply your choice of oil/enamel-based spray paint into the bucket. You want to be about a foot away from the bucket when spraying to have the paint spread around. Make sure to spray different quantities of spray paint to create different formations. When you have finished spraying and are satisfied with the spray, the first thing you'll want to do is put on your gloves. Next, grab the watch band from the taped extensions and dip one of them flat on its face gently into the bucket. You're going to want to let it submerge for about 3 seconds and then get one hand out and move the excess spray paint on the surface out of the way to give a clear view of the watch band. This is so no excess paint gets on the band when we take it out. When the water is clear, take out your Apple Watch band without touching the front side and rest it on a flat, dry surface. Before starting on the other band, clear out the remaining spray paint on the surface with either your hand or a small object such as a pencil. Repeat the same process on how to hydro dip it. Once the second band has been hydro dipped, take both bands out and let it sit in a dry place for at least 5 hours. Now, after rinsing and drying your Apple Watch band with a paper towel, your end product should look something like this. Thank you all for watching this video. If you liked the video, make sure to smash that like button down below. If we hit 10,000 likes for this video, I'll make sure to do yet another Apple Watch giveaway. Make sure to check out my new merch, link is in the description, and to follow me on Instagram and Twitter at HydroJeff. I'll see you all soon, but never forget, stay in the zone.